What's up, guys? This is Drop It Like It's Scott, and we're out here on the range today. And like you saw in the thumbnail, we have a special guest with us here on the Drop It Like It's Scott range and the Drop It Like It's Scott's channel. And this is SCCY Firearms. You've seen me do videos for SCCY Firearms. You know I like SCCY Firearms. And today we have some guests here, and they're going to break down some of the fine details inside of what you get when you pick up a SCCY firearm, or when you purchase a SCCY firearm. Better than just pick it up. You don't want to just pick it up. You want to buy it. You want to get it. So take it away. Show me what you got here.
Yep. So this is our DVG. And one of the things that makes SCCY a lot different, especially at our price point, is we don't just assemble a gun. We manufacture every part of the gun in-house. Mm-hmm. And we have a big advantage in that our owner is also the designer of the gun and is a many-year tool and die veteran. So a lot of that philosophy of extremely precise manufacturing that is intrinsic to being a tool and die person is actually built into the design of the gun. Mm-hmm. One of the biggest things is our quad lock system, which is patented and unique to SCCY. Our barrel is held to the slide in the same way that a product will be held in a machining fixture that lets it get to 1/10 of a 1,000th of an inch of tolerance in a machining fixture. So it is quad for 4 different mounting points. And a lot of one of the hardest things to do in machining is to machine something that's round. It's like a barrel, because it's very hard to hold something round very precisely. We took that into account when we were thinking about how the barrel locks into the slide. So our barrel locks in at 4 distinct points with V's, which is the best way to hold something round. So what you'll find with our gun is we get accuracy levels of much longer barreled firearms because our fit to the slide and barrel are so precise, and it locks it into that same orientation with regards to the sights every time.
It's a unique setup, unique system for sure, because you don't really see any sort of quad locking on majority of any guns out there. So you guys are like pioneering this whole setup, right?
Yeah, it is unique to us.
Yeah. So, and you guys just got to look at the color of this thing. There's some phenomenal things on these guns that you guys just, if you don't know, you better know. What else can you tell me about this? What else different sets you guys apart from other gun manufacturers? What's something that is gonna make people say, oh, I didn't know that?
Well, something a lot of people don't know is we are an American company. We don't just import parts from other places and assemble them in America. We make every part of this gun right in Daytona Beach, Florida. Right. We also don't use any castings, any MIM forgings. It is all out of solid billet material. So what that does is you don't have any issues with porosity. The quality of the metal is the same through the whole part. There's no thin spots. There's no none of the other issues you would get with casting your parts before you machine them. The other thing we do is, again, going to that tool and die making background, we do also all of the setup, all of the fixturing, all of the engineering and design work. Prototyping is all done in-house by us. So we can refine a process that takes other manufacturers 4 to 6 setups. We do pretty much every process we do is only in 2 setups, because we have that experience in how to hold the work properly, how to make it stable enough to machine to the exact tolerances we need with just very, very few setups. The other thing we do that's really unique in the industry is we do all of our machining after the material has been heat treated, not before, which takes a lot more precision in the way you use the tool so you don't tear your tools up and get the finish that you need. But the big advantage is all of the internal stresses in our parts are released before they're machined. If you have a part and you heat treat it afterwards, as you're machining that part the first time, you have inner stresses in the material, especially if it's a casting, because there are thin sections and there are thick sections, and those will pull against each other as the material is cooled the first time where it's made. Billet doesn't do that.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a few of these out to the range and run some rounds through them.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
All right, you guys ready for this? Let's go. All right, so the first one we have today, this one is called the Jade, and this is beautiful. It's not every day I say a gun looks beautiful, but dang it, I like it. All right, we are about, I don't know, 10 yards away. Let's go for our steel. Oh, I missed. And this one is the amethyst. Now you might say, Scott, that looks all purple. And it is purple, and it is blue, and it's purple, purple. Awesome. There we go. This one is called the
Galaxy.
Oh, we hit a can. As we're out, and I had my thumb pressed on that, and it let the slide not lock back. These things are fantastic. Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Oh. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, you lefty.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know.
Sorry guys, we got a wrong-handed shooter here.
But my thumb won't ride the slide release.
This is true. So you got an advantage. All right. What are you going for?
I guess center steel first.
All right.
So these are made in-house too.
The mags?
Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, we don't buy those from another company or whatever. They make them in-house, and the weld and everything is all done right
That's
downstairs
good.
from his office.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I haven't hit the cowbell
Go for it.
thing yet. If I can. I mean,
you got it. First shot.
no pressure. edit that.
Unless you hit it first shot. There it is.
That's a twofer.
Yeah.
Bonus. Sure. So every single time I'm pushing up on that.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah. I feel better about that one.
Yeah. All right, so we're taking a break from the shooting portion of this video, and I want to show you guys these pieces right here. And Phil's going to tell you all about these pieces right here and what these will become.
Let's start with this guy. So I mean, that's got some weight to it.
Yes, it does.
That's a round bar, 416 heat treated stainless steel.
Okay.
This, believe it or not, this will be a slide or a barrel.
Okay.
So the slide that's on our DVG or CPX series guns, this is a DVG slide, starts as this.
Okay.
This has already been heat treated. This gets machined in-house, and in one operation becomes, so that bar becomes this, which as you can see is, here, hold that if you would.
Yep.
This is the completed version, but in one operation, that round bar is machined into the slide. So there's a DVG slide after one operation. The other thing that's unique about that is SCCY uses machines on the heat-treated steel. Other companies don't machine on heat-treated material because of the hardness of the metal. It would likely break their tooling or wear their tools. But because of the design of our fixtures and the work holdings, that concurrent engineering allows us to machine on hardened steel. The result is a much better material because the heat treating occurs before we machine it, because when you heat treat it after it's machined, you risk warping and cracking of the material. So that's eliminated. In one operation it becomes this, in two operations it becomes this. And that only two operations, where other companies might use 5 or 6 ops, reduces the number of times the work has to be replaced in the fixtures to be able to work on it. So yeah, that's from that to this to this in 2 operations. It's
pretty impressive.
Cool. And it's all done right here in Daytona Beach. So
made in the USA.
We don't send these out and have them made overseas or made somewhere else and then brought into the United States to be assembled here. The company's American owned, American made, with all components machined right now. In fact, not just those pieces. So like this is 7075 T6 aircraft grade aluminum. So while this is not regulated by the ATF as a firearm, as much as they probably like it to be, this is not serialized or anything, but this becomes the frame, so this frame, there are some other companies that are touting right now their big advancements with the modular fire control units or cogs and stuff that set in a grip module like it's new or something. SCCY's been doing it since 2003. So that frame that has full rails was this, and that material is machined out in-house from the 7075 aircraft grade aluminum to make the frame. The back plate, which is aluminum on the DVG, is made out of this. The machined flat trigger is all machined right in-house.
From this to this to that. So now you know that SCCY Firearms is a company you need to be paying attention to, and you need to be getting their guns, and you need to be using their guns, because you're seeing firsthand here how it's created, how it's manufactured, how it's done here in the United States, and you've seen how it shoots. I mean, what we put? A couple hundred rounds through those guns today?
Yeah, right at 200.
And how many malfunctions do we have? I didn't count any. So that's it.
I didn't miss either at all.
No, we hit the steel every time. Every time. And we hit the soda cans and the bottles
every time.
The
magic of editing.
Yeah, exactly.
I never missed.
Yeah, I missed all of them. All right, guys. So this is Drop It Like It's Scott, and we're here with SCCY Firearms. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out.
Thanks so much for having us.
Been
such a
blast.
pleasure. Appreciate you hosting us.
Literally, absolutely.
And we can't wait for you to come to the shop.
Yeah, it's going to be good stuff. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, and all that stuff. Tell YouTube and all the guards out there that you want to see more. All right, guys, here's your word of encouragement for today. This is from my study Bible, something that I came across and I thought it was really cool. It says, pray for God's agenda and pray for what God's dream is for you. Depend on God for everything. Be specific to God when asking for what you need. God will be faithful. He's faithful to complete what He started in you. Hey, thanks for watching Drop It Like a Scott. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the journey. Until next time, we'll see you guys.